Hello, welcome to Demon Interviews episode 152. We have officially had more episodes than there have been in the first generation of Pokemon. And I'm your host, Springy, and joining us today is a very special guest.
Hi, I'm SkyNight. I'm a Canadian cosplayer.
Awesome.
That's it.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I do highly appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I'll drink too.
Yeah, I have two, because I'm gonna finish one of them. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Um, Next up is how you do. The first question is how are you doing today? Ugh.
Very good. It's my day off, so I'm chilling a little bit. So I'm
Awesome.
doing okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever been interviewed like this before?
Like this? No, I was once interviewed at like a convention. It was like only questions they would ask around, but like this, no, never.
Awesome. Well, we're happy to introduce you to this side of the world of interviewing.
Thank you.
Infographic I never put because I don't know how to. So next up is so people can assume just because of past guests and the lovely garment behind you, you are a cosplayer.
Yeah, I
Um,
am.
is is there any new cosplays you're planning on doing that you're able to tell us about without me giving you a small fee of $5 or whatever is equivalent to that?
Yeah, well, actually, I'm working on the new version of Ruby, the new that's already out with
Mm-hmm.
her third outfit. I'm also working on remaking one of my older cosplays, Robin from Fire Emblem Awakening. So that's about it for now. I keep it like more simple because of
Yeah.
the pandemic. It's
Yeah.
yeah,
I understand that. Don't worry.
yeah.
So, next up is going to be very serious, very hard hitting questions here. I'm not talking. I'm not talking to you, Siri. God, really, dang it. Anywho, would you rather eat Cheetos or go on a hike? Is the
I
question.
say go on a hike because I don't like Cheetos that much, so I would go on a hike definitely. But if it was like chips, maybe
Yeah.
like vinegar, yeah, vinegar chips, maybe
Hmm.
I'll take them instead.
Awesome. Hmm. Next up is going to be trying to make sure I'm on the right one. Uh, what is the hardest thing about getting into one of your cosplays?
The hardest thing,
Mm-hmm.
uh, ah, that's hard because it depends. Because sometimes some of the costumes that I made, I cannot put by myself. I need someone to help me like tie it up or put the armor on. I have one cosplay with my Princess Zelda from Hyrule Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
I needed someone to put all the pieces together because I couldn't do it myself. So I'd say, yeah, some parts. Some are easy. Some cosplays are harder than others. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, have you ever gone to any conventions before?
Yes, yes, yes. I've been to conventions since 2011. Was
Ooh,
my first convention.
that's
I haven't been gone to since 2 years since the COVID pandemic.
yeah,
I don't think I'm going to go to in any convention this year. Maybe in 2022. I'm hoping for 2022. But
yeah.
yeah, yes. Cross.
Um, Awesome. So now I have to say the stereotypical YouTube thing of don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon. If you have any questions for our lovely guest here, put them in the comment section below. And if we ever get them back onto the show, we'll ask them your appropriate questions. David, I go freak out that one guy who's watching us. His name's Dave. I'm gonna freak him out real bad. Um,
Really?
um, And don't forget to follow all of the guests on all the social media platforms. There'll be a way to get to all of them in the description below. Ha, there we go. Um, so just double checking, make sure we're good. We're good. Um, so because it is a newer social media platform, we like to ask of why did you start the tickety talkities in the first place?
I guess I was bored. I started doing more TikToks on when the pandemic started, and I was
Mhm.
bored, and I wanted to do something different, and I just uh, tried it. I had fun and kept with it.
Yeah,
It's just, yeah,
awesome. Well, just um, next up is going to be very long, very complicated question from past guest, Mr. Zoom underscore 2028. Bacon question mark.
bacon. Yes, bacon. I like bacon. Crispy
Awesome.
bacon.
Awesome. Next up is going to be coming from the same past guest, an even more complicated question than last time, and longer. Peanut butter question mark.
Yes, on toast in the morning, but yeah, that's the only with toast.
Yeah.
Otherwise, not so much. I give it to my dog, but that's
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense.
it. Yeah, she likes the peanut butter.
Yeah. I mean, I do too. I mean, I understand it.
Oh,
So next question is going to be why did you choose SkyNight as your handle on the social media
right.
platforms?
It's a good question because I actually don't really remember why I picked it. Like I always like the it's cheesy, but I always like the sky. I like looking at the sky and like looking at the stars. So it's like sky, night, and you
Yeah,
play with the word night also. So
yeah,
mash up and it stayed like that. So yeah, not very
awesome.
original, but it's easy.
Eh, I mean, my username's a video game character and my birthday, so I mean, I think mine's worse.
Oh,
Not demon interviews. My birthday is
no,
not interviews. That's
I
a
hope
very
so.
weird one. That's a
That'd be
weird.
weird.
Yeah, a little weird. But anywho, next up is going to be um, who is your biggest cosplay inspiration or inspirations if you have multiple?
I really like following Kamui Cosplay. She's
Hmm.
a big figure in the cosplay community. Other than that, I follow multiple cosplayers. I have cosplayers from around my region that really inspire me, my friends. Uh, what is my biggest, like, more most known cosplay would be Kamui Cosplay, Yaya Han.
Hmm.
I know the most that I'd followed since like the beginning, Lee Kovacs also.
Yeah,
She cosplayed a lot of Nintendo characters. So and I like Nintendo, so yeah.
awesome.
That's but I follow like I like looking at other people's stuff and everything. Every cosplayers I think is an inspiration to yeah,
Yeah,
I think everyone is.
awesome. Well, next up is going to be: would you keep a pet zombie or would you kill it?
A pet zombie?
Hmm.
If it doesn't bite me, I might keep it. If
Makes
it,
sense.
yeah, maybe it would be yeah. If my cat or dog becomes zombie, I'll keep it.
Yeah, awesome. Um, Next up is going to be coming from another past guest, a Harley F. Quinn. What are those?
What are those? Yeah, I know the reference.
Yeah, that I love like because like that one and the bacon question both came out of the same interview,
Okay.
and funny
You
enough, that
kept with
interview
it.
is
You were.
corrupted. Yeah, and funny enough, that interview is corrupted, so you don't know.
Oh.
So only I know that,
Oh,
um,
the
and the
inside
people in
jokes
it.
of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um. So next up is going to be try to make sure I'm on the right side. What is the best compliment you've ever gotten, either in person or on the interwebs?
Best compliment. I think it's gonna be funny because I think the best compliment came from a child. Because I was dressed up as I do a lot of Princess Zelda cosplay. Was dressed up as the Princess Zelda Twilight Princess. I was in a photo shoot and it was this little girl. she probably didn't know what was happening. She
Mm-hmm.
probably didn't know it was a convention and who I was. For her, I was just a princess. She recognized me as a princess, and she waited till I finished my photo shoot to come see me. She was waiting for me just to give me a hug, and I think that was one of the best compliment I got for me. Like, yeah,
Oh,
or yeah,
that's
it was a,
adorable.
yeah, that was a cute moment where it's like, oh, yeah.
Uh, how do we transition from that adorableness? I will try. Have you ever taken any cosplay suggestions from a fan or a friend, and you actually went through and did it?
Uh, maybe once I made a group. It was a Ragnarok online group that a friend was doing. She asked me to be part of the group. It's like, ah, okay, I can do it.
Yeah.
And I wore it like once just for this for the shoot. I
Mm-hmm.
think that was the only one. But otherwise, in that, no, I've never done a call. I usually do what I want to do. And yeah, yeah, yeah.
Next, my headset confused me for a second. Um, what do you think is the biggest misconception about you and or your cosplays?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. That's a good question. I should ask other people because
That's
I actually don't know. I don't know. Maybe people might think I only do like Princess Zelda cosplays and Ruby cosplays. I don't know because that's I guess my most known cosplays. I should ask other people. Yeah,
awesome. Speaking of, who is your favorite character to cosplay as?
I'd say Ruby. For the simple reason, not this outfit, the first season outfit, because it's my
Mm-hmm.
most comfortable cosplay I've ever worn. So I'd say Ruby just for this reason, because it's so easy to wear, it's so comfortable.
Yeah,
So yeah, Ruby, definitely.
awesome. Um, there's no way it's only been 9 minutes of us recording. That would be
Wow.
nonsense. I that would be nonsense. Shortest episode ever. No, the thing
Oh,
about Discord is I can't check how long we're recording without messing with the recording.
oh.
Um, anywho, we're just gonna continue going. Um, how are you and some of your characters you cosplay alike, and how are you different?
Oh, oh my. I'm very shy usually. I'm very shy, and I think I've cosplayed some characters that are more outspoken.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I like it's hard to tell. Cause some of the characters I cosplay don't speak like I cosplay from some video games. I
Yeah,
go back to it again, but the Legend of the Luck, she doesn't speak in the first game, so uh, yeah. Like I said, Ruby is outspoken. I'm not exactly like Ruby. I'm very more shy. I'm very more
yeah,
grounded. Who did I cosplay? I have pictures around. Who I cosplay? I cosplayed Astrid a while ago, and no, I'm not like her. She's much more stronger than me. It was a fun cosplay this one before. Yeah.
awesome. Well, next up is going to be what is one of your favorite convention memories that you can remember?
Favorite convention memories. Uh, I have a lot. I say it's a mix because for me, best convention memories is just getting the chance to spend time with my friends and just enjoying the con together. Like I have like many memories, like the one we spoke about, like the kid, but like being with my friends and enjoying like doing photo shoots with them when we do groups, just having fun in the like some conventions they have like the gaming room. And we just one convention perfectly. There's always one game. It's like a retro game.
Mm-hmm.
We always have to do this game to the end, to the beginning to the end,
Mm-hmm.
always, and it's cheesy, but we like it. It's like a tradition
Yeah.
for my friends and I, and that's one of the best moments for like, yeah. I think it's
Awesome.
the memories that's the best part of conventions. Yeah.
Well, next up is going to be who from TikTok, Instagram, and any other social media platform would you like to do an IRL collaboration with who you haven't done one with before? Doing, videos or photo shoots or so on and so forth.
Oh, that's good. You mean on TikTok or in general?
From anyone on social media.
Anyone on social media? Wow. Uh, it's a good question. I haven't thought about it actually, so it's hard to answer this one. Uh, who? I don't know. I don't know because I follow a lot, but I'm so bad at remembering names. Uh, And right now, I cannot. There's one person. We talk because she's a Canadian cosplayer as well. She does. She's called Anichi Design, and she's on TikTok, Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And she does her young version of the Princess Zelda. And I really want to do a photo shoot with her, with my older Princess Zelda. Would be very neat.
Mm-hmm.
That's a duo I would like very much to happen. Uh, Otherwise, with who? I'd say if I ever get the chance to do any photo shoot with any cloud cosplayer, I'd be very happy. Very, or a Final Fantasy group in general, because I have a friend that's going to do Tifa with me. But a Final Fantasy 7 group, I would go like very crazy.
Awesome.
But to name someone particularly, I don't know. No one pops in my mind right now, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, no worries. I mean that's a great answer. So I mean that's fine.
Thank you.
Um.
Phew.
So I'm trying to make sure we're not gonna like go over the same thing 6 times. Uh, Final question on my little listy do here is going to be coming from a past guest, a ultra geek cosplay. Now I feel like I have to double check that because the moment because I'm insane for closing it as I was reading it. Yeah, the ultra geek cosplay. I said it right the first time. Um, Pepsi or Coke?
A hard one because my boyfriend he's gonna be angry at me because every time I say, "Oh, can I get a Pepsi?" He's like, "It's not Pepsi, it's Coke in the fridge." So
Yeah,
for me, I don't distinguish them at all. I know people are gonna say, "What? They're so different. How can you not?" But for me, it's like one or the other. I don't care. I just want like soda. I don't care.
give me the caffeinated bubbly
Give me
beverage. Yeah,
exactly.
I same. Like I've been drinking like Coke Zeros and stuff, but I don't
Yeah.
care. I they're like they're pretty much the same thing.
And everyone, even my little sister's just like, it's so different. It's not the same taste. One is more like this, the other one is like, it's the same. It
yeah,
tastes the
I
same.
yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Uh, so now we're gonna go on to the final 4 questions that are not on the list, but I can remember them. Only
Okay.
these 4 I can remember. Um, so the first question is: do you have any questions for me as an individual or about the show in general?
Uh, well, I've been watching a few episodes to see how it goes. I guess what can I go? Hmm, That's a good question.
Yeah.
What can I ask you? Uh, you have any future plans for any group cosplay, like in cosplay
Yeah.
interviews? And yeah.
Yes, we have. We're working on a Grimverse Juniper interview.
Oh, okay.
Uh, where I'm ac- where I'm actually gonna be acting for once. Um, Finally. Because most of us are still kind of making it, but or having to remake it, or it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Cosplay.
yeah, pretty much.
It's
Um,
always a work in progress.
Just smack the microphone because that's gonna be fun for the audience later on. Um, we're also working on some Ruby villains as well.
Mm,
Uh, we're going to be doing two parts actually,
okay.
with different sets of people. I did not mean to make it basically first three villains and then Faunus villains, but that's just how it ended up.
Okay.
Um,
Go.
because the first one's gonna be Roman, Cinder, and Neo. I'm gonna do some
Oh,
fake editing magic at editing magic and say that now she can talk until the episode is over, because or else it's just gonna be
magic.
here's all the questions. Make some cue cards for yourself, because that's not make little
That'd be funny
signs.
though. That'd be
It would
funny.
be. It would be. We also have a plan for like. I'm not gonna spoil all that one, but for the other one, it's going to be Adam. Gonna butcher her name. I think it's Lee. Like the chameleon female.
Oh,
Like
oh yeah.
Lee,
Oh,
not Leela. Is it Leela? No.
I
I
can't
know
remember
it.
the name.
It's spelt in my head. It's just I not saying it right.
Yeah,
Anywho,
I
and
I can't
Tyrion
remember
as
her.
well.
Okay. Oh,
So
Tyrion.
somehow we got all three of the villain Faunus villains at the same time. I not mean to do that, but that's just how that's going to go.
Oh,
Um, and we're working on doing a professor episode as well, but we just need to find either
oh,
an Oblek or a port. So
okay.
we're working on
Yeah, these
that.
are harder to find. Or yeah,
Yeah, mainly
Osmond is
after
more
effort.
common than
Yeah,
yeah.
Osman was very easy to find. Glinda, I was lucky because one of the people who we're working with just finished Glinda, so it's very
Yeah,
easy.
Jen Cosplay, I think.
Yes,
Or yeah,
exactly.
she's in the Ruby group we have on
Yes.
TikTok. Or
Yeah,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, well, yeah. So we have a few plans coming up. I also have other ones in my head that like I haven't told people about. We're
Okay,
also planning on doing kind of like a yandere one
okay,
with the yandere the official no with the cosplayer who does yandere Chan and
yeah,
Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm thinking about doing one more,
okay,
but I'm not sure who.
okay,
I haven't even asked the person who does yandere Chan yet, so
okay. So
that's how
yeah,
uh
that's a big part.
yeah, should probably ask them. Uh, and I think that's all the big ones we have planned. I think there's like other like I want to do like another Grimverse one, but there's so little amount of people for that,
Yeah.
and I already pissed off one of them. Anywho, next question's going to be well, unless you have any more questions, comments, or concerns for me as an individual or about the show in general.
No, I think it's okay for uh,
Awesome, awesome. Well, checking that. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Next is going to be: would you ever like to come back to the show in the future?
yeah, yeah. I think I'll prepare myself a little bit more to be able to answer the questions better.
Nah,
But
you're
yeah, I would
fine.
like that. Yeah,
You're
thank you.
fine.
With my
Oh,
accent.
nah,
With
you're
my
fine.
ah.
Good because we already have you planned for 18 more things.
Okay,
Um,
great. Let me
uh,
add this to my schedule.
yes, exactly. And they're all right now, and they're all in different cosplays. Go. No.
Oh shit. Okay, bye.
So next is going to be I almost said the same one again. My lord, my brain. Okay, so next up is going to be who would you like to see on the show in the future?
Oh, who? Uh, like a few cosplayers I know on the Anichi
Yeah.
design that I mentioned before. I think she did great.
Mhm.
Uh, who are the other cosplayers I follow? I have one of my friend that's on TikTok that she's a cosplayer, but she hasn't posted any cosplay TikToks.
Mhm.
Uh, she's Miss Cosplay on Instagram and
Yeah.
all the platforms. I have another friend I'm trying to convince to do videos with me on TikToks, which is Hello Solace. Uh, Yeah. On the show, I would say energy design. Maybe like in the bigger cosplayer, a well-known cloud cosplayer is Spin Dash Dude.
Ooh,
Uh, yeah, he's a big cosplayer. I think, or who? Once again, like this, like I have a hard time coming up with
yeah.
names like on the spot. Or
Oh,
uh, yeah, that's
good.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, we'll write those down and we'll try and get in contact with them. Next up is going to be, do you have any questions for a future guest?
Any questions?
Mhm.
Any questions? I'd say tea or coffee. Ha.
Awesome. Hey,
Me, I'm both.
put right underneath the other one and the bacon and the peanut butter one. Just have like a whole section just about
Exactly.
food. Exactly.
Food. The food section. Very important for cosplayers because we
Exactly.
always forget at cons to feed ourselves. So very important.
Yeah.
If you see a cosplayer, feed them.
Yeah. It's the opposite of people of animals at the zoo. Please feed
Yeah.
them. Um.
Please feed the cosplayers.
Um. So yeah. With that, we are done. So thank you, SkyNight. I was gonna just call you Sky for a second, but then I was like, nah, nah, nah. So
That's fine
thank you
too.
so much for being on the show. I highly appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Well, of course, and all y'all, don't forget to follow this lovely person on all the social media platforms, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff as well. And at least I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.